Hi everyone, this is Ramon again. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be talking to you guys about the importance of enthusiasm and the importance of being positive. Let's start off with what I mean by enthusiasm. I don't mean just bouncing off the wall where you're just kind of just talking super fast, and in fact you make the prospect, the client, or your patron, you make them nervous, right? Because it's just uncontrolled enthusiasm. Now what I mean by that is controlled enthusiasm. So you feel it inside, you gotta just it's a feeling, but you control it, right? And there's a lot of nuances that go with this, right? It also has to do with your handshake, your body language, the words you use, you smile. But so that's what I mean by enthusiasm, and by being positive, right, is always looking at the silver lining, and I'll get into that here in a moment a little bit more. Let me now jump into what are the ways that techniques I use, right, to be able to stay enthusiastic and to be positive. So first off, and you guys all know this, right, but having written goals is incredibly important. If you have written goals, it's so much easier to be able to keep your eyes on the prize, right, no matter what's going on, because stuff won't go wrong. It happens all the time. Things go wrong, but if you have your eyes on the prize, you got those written down, it makes it much easier to stay enthusiastic about the project that you're working on, and to be able to stay positive. Secondly is visualization, and I can't overemphasize how important that is, right? There's tons of material out there. Dr. Joe Peterson has a lot of information on that. There's a number of books that have been written by Neville Goddard that talk about the power of being able to visualize what it is that you want. And if you do that on a continual basis or on a regular basis, it's much easier to stay enthusiastic and to stay positive no matter what happens along the journey, because there's all sorts of things that are going to happen. It's just part of being an entrepreneur, right? So also another way that I do it is, a third way is by reading biographies, right? You read great biographies, by people that have accomplished amazing things, and you see that it's just part of the journey, right? Stuff happens, and a lot of people that have accomplished some pretty amazing things, right, went through some pretty hard times. And it's not about just reading one, but it's about just continually, kind of feeding your mind with the stories of people that have accomplished great things. One of the most recent ones that I read is an older book. It's called Shoe Dog, right? It's the story of Nike. And you put that together with, the documentary that they put together, and then the movie that came out just recently, and it's powerful, right? It really is. So anyways, reading biographies, watching documentaries, people that have accomplished great things is another way of being able to stay positive, to be enthusiastic about your goals and your vision and your project, no matter what happens, no matter how many stumbling blocks you have. As far as kind of some of the stuff that is, some of the benefits, right, that I've seen in my life, that I've experienced from being able to stay enthusiastic and from being able to stay positive, there's all sorts of things, right? I don't know if you guys have ever heard, I'm sure everybody has heard of the book Think and Grow Rich, but if you guys recall a quote from there, he says that in every failure, right, in every difficulty in life, there's the seed of an equal or greater opportunity. And he does go into it a little bit, but I've actually have really honed in on this little phrase, this little quote for years now. And it really is true. So no matter how bad things go, right, when you have something go bad, if you have the right mindset, right, you're enthusiastic and you're positive, what you'll see is that if you just, right, step back, take a deep breath, and you stay positive. And if you look, and it won't always come to you immediately, right? Sometimes it'll take a couple days, or it might take a week or so, or maybe even a little bit longer. But you'll notice that it'll come to you. You'll see how that setback, right, that failure, if you will, is actually an amazing opportunity for you to be able to kind of level up, right? To take your business or your project or your idea to the next level, to grow it faster, bigger, better, right? But you have to have the mindset, and you have to ingrain that philosophy in yourself. But if you do, it's almost always there. I mean, I think I couldn't even think of an example when that has not happened, but there's tons of great examples of situations where that has happened, right? We just recently had a real estate transaction that we'd been working on for months, and we had a situation where things didn't go as planned, right? And it was pretty significant. I mean, it was pretty significant. And we kind of initially, with our team, right, we sat back, took a deep breath, and we did. We found a way to look at this right here as an opportunity to propel us, to catapult us to the next level, right, for the next project, bigger, better, stronger kind of thing. And I don't want to go into all the details because it would take 20 minutes to go into it. We'll have to create another video to talk about that specific example. But I see it over and over, right, in our business and in my life. Also, if you stay enthusiastic and you stay positive and you make an effort, right, solutions come to you, like solutions for roadblocks, right? So this is a little bit different, right? The previous thing I was just talking about was looking for the seed of an equal or greater opportunity, but sometimes all you need is just a solution. But if you stay enthusiastic and you stay positive, it's so much easier. Like your brain just it just flows, right? Like your mind will just come up with solutions, alternatives, right, for getting to your destination or being able to overcome or circumvent whatever it is that's there before you, right? That's causing some challenges. There's a number of examples that come to mind there, but it happens on a daily basis. I think it's one of those things where it's totally worth doing. I hope this has been helpful. I hope I've sold you on the value of being enthusiastic and being positive, and I look forward to seeing you guys during the next video. Thank you, and see you guys soon.